Hello everyone, it has been a while since I've opened up MtG and I wanted to, at least get the commander decks for the previous sets that I've missed. And this is one of them, the Urza Chief Artificer deck for the Brothers' War. Urza's Iron Alliance. And it's all based, of course, on the novel, The Brothers' War. I don't know what the whole story is about, that we are going back again, but I am pretty sure there was an explanation for it. But yeah, since I haven't opened up stuff since, well, what was it, New Capenna with those decks, I thought it was time to get these decks backtrack and see what's in them, especially for the Brothers' War, of course. So, first of all, we have a life counter that doesn't go above 40, so that's not handy, but it's nice if you're a starting player. Then we have, of course, what the deck is all about, with Urza over there. We have some tokens, and of course, the thicker than normal Urza, which is right here. Urza the Chief Artificer. For 6 mana, it's a 4/5 with affinity for artifact creatures. Artifact creatures you control have menace. And at the beginning of your end step, create a 0/0 colorless construct artifact creature token with this creature gets +1/+1 for each artifact you control. So that's that. Then we have a Phyrexian Horror token, which flips into a servo. Let's just take a look like this. So these are the constructs that Urza makes. We have a mirror, a Thopter token, a copy token, Power Stone, another mirror, another Power Stone, another mirror. And on the back here we have a servo, a fairy, a different kind of Thopter, and that's about that. All right. Right. Let's just open up this collector booster sample, which has 2 random cards that you would normally get in a collector booster for the Brothers' War. So I'm really excited as to what this is. I don't know, because I haven't seen what the set contains, except for the regular cards, of course. Okay, so we start off here with a advertisement card. Titania's Command, for 6, it's a sorcery. Choose 2. Exile target player's graveyard. You gain 1 life for each card exiled this way. Or search your library for up to 2 land cards. Put them onto the battlefield tapped, then shuffle. Or create 2 green bear creature tokens. Or put 2 +1/+1 counters on each creature you control. And we have, ooh, nice. Oh, that is beautiful. An Elsewhere Flask in the old frame. And I know this card has been printed in a modern frame. I don't know what set this is again, but nice. But it's talking about Una, so I'm guessing the Lorwyn block. So yeah. 2 mana artifact. When it enters the battlefield, draw a card, and if you sacrifice it, choose a basic land type, and each land you control becomes that type until end of turn. I like that. I like the old frame. And that's also the theme of this deck. It's the old frame, and I really like that. Oh, what's this? Sunwell, Avenger Ace. Alright, so we're gonna take a look at that shortly. First of all, let's take this one out. Okay, so that's Urza. Then we have Tawnos. Nice. The Solemn Survivor. For 2, we get a 1/3. And for 2, it taps, create a token that's a copy of up to 1 target artifact token you control. Mill 2 cards. Then we have for 4 mana and tap, sacrifice 2 artifact tokens, exile an artifact or creature card from your graveyard, create a token that's a copy of exiled card, except it's an artifact in addition to its other types. Activate only as a sorcery. Alright. So of course the student of Urza is there as well. Right, then we go over some other new cards here. We have Sunwell, the Avenger Ace for 2. As long as an artifact creature you control is attacking, prevents all damage that would be dealt to Sunwell, Avenger Ace. And whenever Sunwell becomes tapped, exile the top 6 cards of your library. You may cast a vehicle or artifact creature spell from among them, then put the rest from the bottom on the bottom of your library in a random order. Scholar of New Horizons. It enters the battlefield with a +1/+1 counter on it. It's a 2-mana 1/1 creature. Then if you tap it, remove a counter from a permanent you control, search your library for a Plains card and reveal it. If an opponent controls more land than you, you may put that card onto the battlefield tapped. And if you don't put the card onto the battlefield, put it into your hand, then shuffle. The March of Progress. For 3, you get a sorcery here. Choose target artifact creature you control. For each creature chosen this way, create a token that's a copy of it, and you can overload it for 7. Wire Surgeons. For 6, we get a 6/5 creature with fear. And each artifact creature card in your graveyard has Encore. Its Encore cost is equal to its mana cost. Wreck Hunter. For 2, we get a 2/2 with Flash. And when Wreck Hunter enters the battlefield, choose target player. You create a tapped Power Stone token for each non-land card in that player's graveyard that was put there from the battlefield this turn. Then we go over to the artifacts. Hexavus for 6. Now this really reminds me of an old card. I mean, it is by Mark Tedin. It's an old artist. Old frame. This really reminds me of, what was it, Alliances, stuff like that. Really beautiful. So it's a 0/0 flying, and it enters the battlefield with 6 +1/+1 counters on it. If you pay 1 and you remove one of those counters, put a flying counter on another target creature. Or, vice versa, you can remove one of those counters to give him a +1/+1 counter. Kaila's Music Box. Yes. For 2, a legendary artifact. For 1 white, tap, look at the top card of your library, then exile it face down. And then you can tap it, and until the end of the turn, you may play cards you own exiled with Kaila's Music Box. A Thopter Shop. That's nice. For 3, whenever 1 or more artifact creatures you control die, draw a card. This ability triggers only once each turn. Then for 3 and tap, create a 1/1 colorless Thopter creature token with flying. And then we have the reprints, all in the old frame, so I'm really happy with that, because these are all modern cards in old frames. So we have an Indomitable Archangel, Aethersworn Adjudicator, and this is an artifact creature, but you don't see it with the frame. So that's alright, that's new. Noxious Gearhulk. Alela, the Artful Provocateur. Sphinx's Revelation. Ooh, beautiful. Angel of the Ruins. Austere Command. Bronze Guardian. Digside Engineer. Loshil, Clockwork Scholar. Fraction Rebirth. Tempered Steel, Teshar, Ancestor's Apostle, Unbreakable Formation, Urza's Ruinous Blast, Bident of Thassa, Master of Ethereum, One with the Machine, Sai, Master Thopterist, Sharding Sphinx, Shimmer Dragon, Thopter Spy Network, Thought Monitor, Vedalken Humiliator, Marionette Master, Baleful Strix, with the old frame, look at that, that is just gorgeous. Sharum, the Hegemon, also very beautiful. Vindicate, I really like this. Darksteel Juggernaut, Etched Champion, Mere Battlesphere, Solemn Simulacrum, Steel Hellkite, Steel Overseer. Now we go to the lands. Exotic Orchard, Prairie Stream, River of Tears, Sky Cloud Expanse, Spire of Industry, Sunken Hollow, Temple of Deceit, ooh, the temples in old frames, nice. Temple of Enlightenment, Temple of Silence. It's unfortunate that these are a bit darker than they used to be, but still very cool. Swords to Plowshares, which was already in the old frame, but still. Filigree Attendant, Whirler Rogue, Armix, Filigree Thrasher, D-Spark, Chief of the Foundry, Cranial Plating, Liquimetal Torque, Relic of Progenitus, Skull Clamp, Sol Ring, ooh, in the old frame with the new art. Oh, beautiful. Swiftfoot Boots, Thought Vessel, Arcane Sanctum, Azorius Chancery, Darksteel Citadel, Dimir Aqueducts, Orzhov Basilica, Ethereum Sculptor, Preordain, Chrome Courier, Arcane Signet, Azorius Signet, Dimir Signet, Orzhov Signet, Ancient Den, Ash Barrens, Bojuka Bog, Command Tower, Evolving Wilds, a Goldmire Bridge, Mistfold Bridge, Path of Ancestry, a Razor Tide Bridge, Seat of the Synod, Vault of Whispers, and we get some basic lands for the Brothers of War. Oh, I am very, very happy that they actually made this entire deck in an old frame format. Really nice, and I'm really looking forward to open up the Mishra deck. I'm very happy with this. Thank you all for watching, and see you all next time. Bye bye.